Hi, this video covers open access and open educational resources. First, we'll start with a definition of open access. So open access materials refer to free online availability of research outputs, including journal articles, books, and data. You'll often see open access articles labeled open access. Open access content is accessible to anyone with an internet connection, and there's no need for a subscription or payment. And open access content is free of most copyright and licensing restrictions. Open educational resources are more focused toward education. So that includes teaching, learning, and research materials that are freely available for other educators to use, adapt, and distribute. Types of OER include textbooks, lecture notes, assignments, tests, projects, audio, videos, and any other material used to support education. How are open access and open educational resources related? So open access materials incorporate a variety of freely available information that often comes with attribution. OER materials are a subset of open access materials. So OER materials are always open access, but not all open access materials are necessarily open educational resources. Here's a map of copyright licenses by Creative Commons. So you can see in the broader context, open access covers all 6 of the major Creative Commons licenses, including works that do not allow derivatives. And they may include copyrighted works depending on specific licensing. Within that subset of open access are open educational resources. So those have the public domain and the CC BY, but do not include the ND or no derivative works. And within open educational resources, there are free cultural works. So again, public domain, CC BY, and CC BY share alike. So hopefully this visual helps you see how OER fits within open access. What's the importance of open access for faculty and students? So it increases the visibility and impact of research. When people are able to get to your papers or your research, they're able to cite it and they're able to use it. It provides equal access to the research outputs, again, the tables, conclusions, regardless of what institution you're affiliated with or what your financial resources are. Open access also facilitates collaboration and knowledge sharing among researchers because it's very easy to share your open access article rather than waiting for it to be published and your colleague needing to pay for access for it. It also supports lifelong learning by providing access to latest research findings basically to everyone. What's the importance of open educational resources for faculty and students? So for students, the big thing about OER is that it's free to use, and so it reduced textbook costs. And there have been multiple surveys that show that course material costs adversely affect student success in causing an increase in failing classes, withdrawal, and a decrease in enrollment in classes due to textbook cost. Open educational resources also provide faculty with the flexibility to adapt those resources to fit their current courses or teaching needs. So they can find an open textbook on OpenStax, and then they can adapt it to fit their calculus course. Open educational resources, they provide innovative teaching practices and a variety of supplementary materials. And so they use diverse materials, they incorporate diverse voices. They really are all around a good option for course resources. And when faculty create open educational resources and share them on a platform like OER Commons, it increases the availability of educational resources for learners worldwide. So it contributes to the greater open education movement. Here are some of the references that I used in this presentation. Open Access and Open Educational Resources is licensed under CC BY Share Alike 4.0 by Cynthia Kramer in conjunction with Joliet Junior College. All images provided by Microsoft Designer and PowerPoint, and images may be AI generated.